Hey friends, before we dive in, I have a quick favor to ask. If you love what you hear today, take a second to hit that subscribe button, leave us a 5-star review, and share this episode with a friend who needs to hear it. Your support helps this podcast grow and helps us bring on more amazing guests who are here to inspire and empower you. So don't forget to tag us on social media when you're listening. I love to see what's resonating with you. Hello, fellow mompreneurs. Welcome to the Real Moms Podcast, the go-to space for resilient entrepreneurs who are striving for abundant living. I'm your host, Shae Spitz, a mompreneur and a realtor here in Columbus, Nebraska. Are you a mom juggling the hustle of entrepreneurship, family life, and personal growth? Well, you're in the right place. On this podcast, we dive deep into the real, unfiltered stories of incredible women who are navigating the journey of mompreneurship. We'll celebrate the victories, share practical insights, and acknowledge that it's okay to face challenges along the way. Success isn't about the destination. It's about the journey and the growth we experience as we balance our careers and the chaos of family life. Whether you're a seasoned mompreneur or just starting on this exciting path, join me and our amazing guests as we explore what it truly means to be a resilient entrepreneur striving for abundant living. Get ready for real, raw, and remarkable conversations that will inspire and uplift you. Because here at the Real Moms Podcast, we believe in the power of community, authenticity, and the strength that comes from embracing the journey together. So grab your coffee, find a cozy spot, and let's dive into the world of mompreneurship. This is the Real Moms Podcast, where we celebrate the hustle, honor the struggle, and thrive as resilient entrepreneurs living abundantly. Welcome to another episode of Real Moms Podcast. I like to start every podcast off with a motivational quote, and today's quote is, "When mothers are, everyone thrives." So today I have Dr. Manisha. She is a board-certified internal medicine physician, licensed in all 50 plus 1 states, and certified in obesity medicine. Beyond her professional credentials, she is also a mother to a child with special needs. Her own experience navigating postpartum challenges inspired her to create Momkinz, a digital platform dedicated to supporting new mothers with evidence-based, culturally sensitive care. Combining her medical expertise with the realities of motherhood, Dr. Ghimire, I'm sorry, what is it again?
Dr. Manisha.
Okay, Dr. Manisha advocates for postpartum support that focuses on the whole mom, not just the baby. Her mission is clear: to help mothers feel seen, supported, and empowered to heal and thrive. So, Dr. Manisha, thank you so much for being here. And I think that what you do gets very overlooked because obviously once a mother has a baby, everybody's so focused on the baby and the baby's health, but the mom's health also suffers and struggles. So this is amazing that you do this. So thank you again and welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you, first of all. Thank you for having me in this podcast. I was really excited to learn what you are doing, and I saw your video, and it was really exciting, and we match what we are doing. Like, we are really trying to help mom get over things that and all the struggles. Thank you so much. Yes, the challenges has been awful, not to say like very challenging. Since the transfer, since the moving from, I was born in Nepal and born and raised in Nepal, and then I moved here for my residency to the United States. And I realized that postpartum is so hard here compared to where I came from.
Interesting.
So that's why that drove me to things needs to change. I'm here in one of the developed country in the world, and I am struggling for the most common human need, and this can't be true. So that's my mission with the Momkinz, to help all the new moms thrive during the postpartum period.
So why do you think it's so prevalent here in the United States that postpartum is more significant? I don't know if I should say more significant or what. Why do you see a difference between where you were from and the United States?
One most important part is like we have delays there. We talk about delays during the postpartum, help during the postpartum, and it is lagging so much here. We don't have enough support much, especially like for me and for all the working moms. One, you have to go back to work after a certain period of time. Second, you don't have enough help around the house. You don't know how to deal with On top of that, you have a financial also stress to go back to work immediately.
Mm.
Then you are being a new mom and all things are changing. You are not the old self that you were and everything is new. So it's overwhelming and
Yeah.
all the depression, anxiety kicks in, all the hormonal imbalance kicks in same time. So lot of factors. I know the hormonal change can happen there, but we do have village. We already plan for massage therapy. Who is going to cook for me in next 6 months? Who is going to do come and clean the house for next 6 months? There is already so much help around us. We don't even have to think about anything else except taking care of the baby there. And
Wow.
here we are doing babies, we are taking care of house, we are taking our care of family, we can taking about the job, going back to job immediately. So lot
Mhm.
of challenges.
That's a good point because like when I had my third one, especially, I was a real estate agent. My first two I wasn't yet, but
Uh-huh.
my third one I was. And I always, I don't know if I want to say brag, but I always stress that I literally got home from the hospital with my third baby. She was born on Thursday or Friday, came home on Saturday, and I was showing homes on Monday. So I was home for 2 days, not even 2 days, before I started showing homes again. When I had two other little ones at home who were 4 and 3 at the time, plus then the newborn baby.
Yes.
And I was going back to work because as an entrepreneur, is we don't have paid leave. Oh, I don't know why. Did you see that the video? So anyway, the listeners, I did a thumbs up. And anyway, but anyway, yeah. So we don't have that paid sick leave. I have family around, but I had nobody there helping making supper or taking care of the housework. I didn't have a cleaning person at the time that would help me with the cleaning. So it is a lot. And I guess I focused my attention on just staying busy that if I had to sit at home, I was probably going to go down into a deep slump. But I know that a lot of women go through postpartum depression and it's so hard.
And the more you talk about it, I realize initially I thought I was only the one suffering. Like when I was not
Right.
talking to others, I was like, maybe it's because I'm in new place, a new country, everything is new, system is new, so maybe it's just me. But then when I started talking and expressing myself more, I realized so many moms struggle and it just not like depression, like even simple like sleep is so deprived during that time, lactation so deprived that during that time, so many struggles, and some everyone have the stories to share. So
Mhm.
it's so interesting and how they were not able to find help when they need, and that what motivated me. Okay, I need to create a platform where mom can go and find help. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
Yeah. So, how does that work? What does that look like when somebody's needing that postpartum help? How does your platform help them in all those other areas?
Yeah, so it's almost if you have heard about Yelp or Yellow Page, it's almost
Yep.
like that, like same that all the postpartum, only postpartum or new mom providers are there. You go there, review their profile, reach out to them, and then just get connected. So it's really you don't have to go through like Google to find out who is the right provider, going through each and every website to understand. So we are just building it up still. So it's
Yeah.
still, and then we are only doing first in North Carolina, this project. But that's the goal. Like every mom should be able to go there and find the help they need, reach out to them. Also trying to build a community of mom where they can share and interact and ask questions if anything. Okay, and why I'm having instead of going to Google, have a real human support, human connection
Right.
rather than Googling at night. Yeah. So two.
Interesting. Okay. So, now is this like a virtual thing that moms can do? Because I would imagine with you being licensed in all 50 plus one, and if you want to explain what that plus one, because I was a little confused because you said that you're licensed in all 51 states, and I'm like, pretty sure there's only 50 states. I even Googled it to confirm, but I'm like, ah.
No, that's for me to easier to remember because I know it's 50 state
Right.
and DC is not counted state, but I'm in license in state DC as well. So instead of
Interesting.
saying 50 state and DC, I was like, come on, making that DC also state. So it's just
That's so. Yeah, explain like how that works. Why did you have to get licensed in all those in all the states? And then is it like a virtual thing where you connect with these women, or do you connect them with resources in their local area?
So my license and my telemedicine is separate than this platform. So I'm trained
Okay.
in internal medicine and obesity medicine. That's what I practice as a telemedicine. Like my story comes way back, right? So after my daughter was born with special need, it was so challenging for me to work during the day. So I decided to work nights during that time, and I worked for like almost 5 years as a night. But I struggled so much with sleep deprivation. My body ached. I have to see multiple doctors because I was having so much pain and was not understanding what exactly was going in my body, but it was all because I was not able to sleep and like taking care of baby during, even though I had enough help like in terms of childcare, still when you have someone who needs your, then you are not able to sleep so much, and then night sleep and day sleeps are different. So I did that for 5 years, and then it's so funny. I went to Tony Robbins event in 2023. And
Yeah.
it's called UPW. I don't know if you have heard that or not. It's called Unleash the Power Within. And
Oh, yes, I
yeah.
have. I've never been, but I've always wanted to. Yes.
So in that event, he says, "Is this what you want to live your life with? And do you see yourself doing this?" Like I was in like such a bad state in my mind. I think like I was over with all the things happening and
Yeah.
tired, fatigue, responsibility of jobs and everything. So I was like, I don't see this in my future. And then what I did, I called my husband then and there, and I'm like, I'm quitting my job.
He's probably like, where did you go and why?
So he was like, first come home, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, before you do anything, come home first.
So then I came home and then I explained that it's getting too much and I don't want to lose myself while I'm doing this. So I was like,
Mhm.
okay. I came home next day. I resigned my job. I had 3 months notice and I had to figure out what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
like rest. So then I started exploring few like telemedicine options, and this was like perfect for me. I work from home. I
Yeah.
have a time flexibility. We're not working on weekends. I only work on weekdays. That's what I choose to do. Have a schedule hours for myself. And just to prevent that sanity, I did telemedicine. And I wanted to go all in because I didn't
Yeah.
want it to be holding me back if I'm not making enough money or if don't have enough time flexibility, and then I have to think back to go back to old self. Instead
Yeah.
of that, I was like, I'll just go all in. So that's what I ended up doing, so that I can get enough job opportunity. I don't have to wait and ask for others to give me the job. And then I also did obesity medicine, license in obesity medicine. That way I have a credential to like not worry about me getting job or me trying to figure things out, and like it
Yeah.
is so up to me. So that's one piece. So that's I'm doing right now. And then Momkinz. So then once I recover, I started thinking why I've it took me 5 years to come back to where I was, where I was, and where I'm now. And I feel so happy after I started changing myself, taking care of better care of myself, and just doing telemedicine, not working nights, and being present with your family, and not like tired and fatigued all the time. So much difference in myself. And then I was like, how can I help other? Like
Yeah.
what was the challenges I had in my life that is like very significant, and that kind of went all the way like almost 9-10 years since my son birth, and then my right now, and then my daughter was born 5 years ago. So almost like from birth of my first child to now
Yeah.
9 years. And so then thinking back, like that was the most challenging part in my, like I love my family, I enjoy them, everything about them, but that part it's still like when I go back it makes me cry. So that's why I wanted to change the story for other moms so that they don't have to go through that alone, and
Right.
have a place to do that.
It is very challenging. And I like how you brought up that you were losing yourself, because I think so many women don't realize how much we actually lose ourselves when we bring kids in the world, because we are obviously so focused on our kids
Yeah.
that we put ourselves on the back burner and we don't take the priority to take care of ourselves. And when I say making ourselves a priority and taking care of ourselves, I
Mhm.
don't mean going and getting our nails done
Yeah.
or getting our hair done. What I see that as is going, getting your exercise in, taking care of your health that way,
Mhm.
eating healthy. Because I don't know about you, but for me, I'll
Mhm.
fall off the bandwagon of
Yeah.
eating healthy, and I
Yeah.
can just feel that like my body's in a slump. I don't
Mhm.
think as clearly. I feel like everything in my body is flabby and falling apart. And
Mhm.
so just refocusing
Yeah.
and making yourself a priority, but then also like getting up a little bit earlier and taking time to yourself, whether it's reading or reading your Bible or journaling, those kinds of things, not just sitting on the TV and mindlessly watching
Mhm.
your favorite show. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing that too, but that's not the self care
Yeah.
that we all need.
Need.
And what's tough about that is it is something that we have to be intentional about. We don't always want to get up early or whatever the case is, or take that time away from work to really focus on yourself and read or journal or work out. We don't
Mhm.
always feel like doing that, but it's so important, just like everything else in life, that you make it a daily commitment to work on yourself, because
Yeah.
it's so easy to slip away.
I love that. Yes, I do that. I took that self-care part so in hard because that was the thing that was missing from like my life, the self-care.
Mhm.
I was giving too much away and not filling my cup. Then when your cup is empty, you are always like not in mood or angry or snapping at your kids, or so you don't
Yeah,
want to be that, and you want your cup to be filled before you start filling others' cups. So
very
really,
much
like
so.
the one you're talking about, waking up in the morning, working out, eating healthy, eating my lemon water, journaling, it's
Yes.
like that is the key to having a like full cup, I would say.
Right.
And then just that will just then it will just flow in your family. You'll see so much difference, and just being mindful of where you are, that it alone will create so much happiness, so much content in the family life. Like you'll
Mm.
start seeing the difference immediately.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about like what your Momkinz is about. Because I
Mhm.
know you have your telehealth situation, which is separate than the Momkinz. So what does that platform look
Okay.
for
Yeah.
postpartum moms? And then how do they find you? Because obviously I've had kids, but I never had somebody there. So
Yeah.
how do people find you when they're needing your services?
Sure. So Momkins is basically in a clear way, if you can understand, it is like I said earlier, it's Yelp or Yellow Page for moms. So
Yep.
you have the list of postpartum, if you need postpartum mental health, postpartum lactation, postpartum massage therapist. So everyone is listed there. You just go there, reach out to them, log in, and like directly reach out to them. We also have a Facebook community where we can interact. I usually respond to all the messages if moms have any questions so that I can be there and present, give a humanly
Yeah.
response than robotic response. So that's
Yeah.
and that's the community that I'm building there. We already have around 1,500 moms there.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And that community, eventually we are planning to put it in the website as well. Right now, we are just testing the website with the service provider. It's only available in North Carolina, unfortunately, for now. But
Okay.
and also, eventually, we are planning to do some products and ebooks and everything. Ebooks is already there, so that mom can go. It's free. They can log in, get the ebooks, everything for free, so that they can get help. There are a few of them there already. So one, you'll get a service provider. Another, you'll get a community. Next, resources. There are blogs and everything that you can go and read and understand more about what are the problems you are having and understand more about the problem. If any questions, I am available. It's info@momkins.com. That's one of the email that you can share with your viewers who can reach me there.
Yeah.
So they can reach me directly. I have Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, like all the social platform. It's Momkin. They can reach me there if they have any questions, concern, and I'm happy to answer them.
And where do you see that Momkinz going to? And how long have you been working on that? Because you're saying that is only currently available in like the North Carolina. Okay. Are you planning to expand larger? And by
Mhm.
that, you would have to make connections in other
Mhm.
locations because I'm
Mhm.
sure that you're talking to the providers, connecting with them, and asking for
Mhm.
permission to basically send people over to
Yeah.
them, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now it's mostly marketing. It's only for the North Carolina, but once we grow a little bigger, we are planning to expand it like from starting from nearby state like Virginia, Maryland, and South Carolina, and slowly going. So it might take time for to reach like whole US, but we'll grow slowly.
Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to
Mhm.
just and you're gonna come. You might even think that you get to the point where you got it all figured out, and then all of a sudden you get another request in a different
Yeah.
location where you don't
Mhm.
have those service providers
Yeah.
connected and stuff. Do you have a whole team, or what does this look like for you?
Yeah, I have few team members. I have a marketing manager who does mostly the marketing, and then I also do a lot of marketing going to the providers and everything. So I have to do that initially just to touch base. Then there is social media and YouTube manager. Then I have a personal assistant who does all the other stuff like accessory stuff. So right now that many team, and also I have a coach who helps me guide me to for different aspects. So right now we are, since we are slow, small, so we'll just started with that, but eventually if there is need we'll hire people,
Yeah,
but just
yeah.
it really depends how the need.
And so you have a coach to help you through this process?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have.
everybody needs a coach or a mentor of some sort. You're not able to build a business and do this business entrepreneurship reality on your own. There's no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do agree that about the coaching, and I have got coaching like after I started. So even going to telemedicine, coach was there to help me. Okay, you have to do this. You got this girl. You can do this. Otherwise, it will be crazy for me to do 51 license and board certified and all that stuff in and going to telemedicine because I was good money and working 7 14 days 12 days a month, and
Yeah.
just thinking like comparing it will be like okay really hard to take that step, but if you have someone, especially someone who have done that before, then it will
Yeah.
be really easy to take that next step.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what does it take to build a business that's rooted in your personal pain, but designed to heal others? What does it take to do that? And I think finding or recognizing that and realizing you've gone through the experience and oh, there are other people who need my service. But can you elaborate a little bit more on it?
Yeah, sure. So I think first step you have to stop procrastinating. Most important thing that I think we do is we procrastinate, and also we seek for perfection all the time.
Yes.
So those two things, if we stop thinking about what other is going to say, what other going to think, what other will respond to me, if I would have thought that, I would never have done like even social media because I didn't even know how to use the anything. So
Yes.
me going in front of camera and talking is like huge, and I always had that limiting belief about myself. Oh, I'm not like English speaking, my native language is Nepali, right? So it's Nepalese and I'm speaking English, and I'm like always, oh, what, like how do I speak, what are people gonna think?
Yes.
So those kind of procrastination, like what other will say, if you can get rid of that
Yeah.
itself, that will be a huge thing to start figuring out and start taking small steps. And you don't have to take a big step at a time. Small progressive steps, small steps at a time will really, and that's what I'm doing. Like I'm just taking
Yeah.
small steps at a time. And also the perfectionism is the other one because especially being
I'm
in
sorry, the what?
perfect, like you want everything to
Oh,
perfect.
yes, 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 yeah.
Being medical profession, I always think about okay, it has to be perfect before I put it out there. Okay, there is this mark there, it should not be there, or like this, like even it's really hard to get over that. So once you get over and it's okay, even if it's not perfect, it's
Yeah.
okay. There is always chance you can go back and revisit and redo the things. I think those two, if only
Yeah,
people can get take away those two things from this, stop procrastinating and stop looking for perfectionism and start doing
right.
the thing that you really want to do. You don't have to go big. Just try small step at a time, one day at a time, and you'll get there.
Yes. I always tell my kids, especially in sports, is practice makes or progress, not
Yes.
perfection, because you're not going to be perfect. Because if you're trying to strive for perfection, I would rather see you try and fail than not try at all. And that pertains to sports and business and what anything else that you do. And I was actually talking to somebody today who was telling me that when somebody else does something that they feel like they're such a micromanager that it's not when somebody else is doing it for them, it's not done right. And it
Yeah.
just like eats at them. And then they feel like that they need to take it on themselves. And I just reminded them, I said, for me, I would rather have somebody else do it and do it at 75% or 80%. Otherwise, that's taking an additional 30 minutes per day or per transaction or per listing or per purchase agreement that I would normally not have to do. So if I'm pulling that up and it's not 100% to my liking, I'll just
Mhm.
make the adjustments right then and there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would rather leverage that to somebody
Mhm.
else who can get it 75%, 80% right, and then I just fix it. But I'm not a micromanager. I'm not OCD, but people who are, I would imagine that entrepreneurship would be very
Yeah.
difficult, especially if you're wanting to grow, because
Mhm.
you have to delegate and you have to leverage other people. And it's just like it's a slow and steady process getting somebody else on to
Mhm.
do the things that you are not good at. Like
Mhm.
me, I'm not good at analytical stuff. I don't like social media. So those are things I offboard. And could I do it better? Probably not in all reality. But if I could, it would take away like
Love.
my income producing activities.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. You're speaking my language there.
I know, you
Delegate
just have to,
levels.
yeah, like you don't need to, I've said this before, but you don't need to improve the things that you're not good at. You just need to find somebody else who's good at it. Because anybody who's very successful in this world, they don't know everything. They don't know how to do it all, but they
Yeah,
have the people who do.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
CPA, I have a very professional CPA. I'm not doing my own bookkeeping. I'm not doing my own taxes because I would fail
Mhm.
entirely and it would cost me so much more money. So you have to realize like where are your weaknesses? What do you enjoy? And start delegating the things that you don't enjoy,
Mhm.
especially because the things that you do enjoy are typically the higher income producing activities. That's where your focus needs to be.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I love that. I love everything about it, and it feels like my coach is talking to me about it. You have to dedicate, you have to leverage, and I do that. I do. My life is so much better since I started leveraging and delegating. I have someone to take care of my kids in the morning so that I can
Yes.
focus myself, and I spend them time, but I have also time for myself and doing all
Mm-hmm.
the social medias and marketing stuff. So I do have like team who delegate and whom I can delegate. And yeah, the only
Yes.
thing I haven't delegated is the food part because I love I love cooking. So that's the only
Yeah.
thing that I have. Okay, this is what I want, and I want my
Yeah.
family to enjoy my meal. So that's the only part I haven't leveraged so far. But
Yeah.
everything else is
Pretty
delicate, delete,
leveraged.
delete, delicate, do. That,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And if you enjoy the cooking and you enjoy having those family meals
Mhm.
and doing all that, then there's no reason to leverage it. You know what I mean? Just have time. But if you
Mhm.
enjoy it, those are the things that you enjoy. You don't want to remove the
Mhm.
things that you enjoy in life. But I like for me, I do enjoy coaching my kids in sports activities. Does it
Okay.
take a lot of time? Absolutely. But I do enjoy it. So I can't ever
Yeah.
not do it, especially if they want me to.
Yeah.
My daughter, on the other hand, she says she wants me to, but it's always a constant fight, and I don't know. So, another question. So, how can
Okay.
moms stop chasing balance and start building a life that actually supports their reality?
I don't think there is anything called balance. Like we just spoke right now, we have to understand what we really want to do, what we enjoy, what we do, and what are the things we can delegate and free up that time. So that's where
Yeah,
the balance comes in. There is nothing called perfect balance. Like there's
right.
nothing like that. So you have to figure out what you want to do, what you enjoy, and spend more time on that. And
Yeah,
rest, Look at your list, see what are the things you can delegate. Cooking, washing dishes, grocery shopping, or any other shopping. What are the things you can delegate to others which you don't enjoy? Delegate that. What are the things that you want to delete or give it to your kids? If they are older enough, ask them to do it. Ask them to do it so that they are also more responsible. So that's
Right.
how you'll find the balance. And then that will
Yeah.
free up so much time that you will be able to focus on the things that you like for you, real estate, for me, this entrepreneurship, Momkinz. So I have so much free, not so much, but I have freed my time
Yeah.
knowingly and intentionally that now I can focus on something else besides just the family, just the kids, just my
Yeah.
job, but
Yeah.
then you can do something that really your heart desire.
And I think it's important to delegate some chores because our kids don't get allowances. We don't do that. If it's
Yeah,
house chores, like you
yeah,
live here too,
yeah.
if we have them go pick up sticks in the yard or pick up dog poop, I might give them a little bit for that. But when it comes to like household chores in general, we don't pay them.
Mhm.
You live here, I pay
Yeah.
for everything, so you don't need an allowance. But their chores, they're 10, 8, and 5, and
Uh-huh.
their chores are emptying the dishwasher. No matter what, like that is their chore. Their
Mhm.
chore is to clean the bathrooms. They have to
Mhm.
clean the bathrooms, toilet, vanity, mirrors, everything. And then just this week, I started having them, the two older ones at least,
Uh-huh.
separating their own laundry. Like I do all the laundry, but
Uh-huh.
then I just had them separate theirs,
Uh-huh.
fold theirs, and put it away. Is
Yeah.
it going to be perfect? Absolutely not. But I don't really care. It's
Yeah.
done. It's giving them responsibility.
Yeah.
And it's off my plate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think delegating to your kids
Yes.
and even to your significant other and just
Mhm.
having those established roles, like he takes over, he handles the lawn, he enjoys
Mhm.
mowing and he
Yeah.
likes all of that. So
Yeah.
that's his responsibility. So just
Yeah.
having those designated like
Mhm.
duties
Yeah.
for family members too.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's what we do at our house too. I try to ask. My son is 8 years. No, my son is 10. My daughter is 7. So 10 years can do most of the things like
Mm-hmm.
unloading the dishwasher, making sure your clothes are at least put it in the laundry basket.
Yep.
Yeah, and then yeah, so he does all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. As we wrap up, I have two questions for you. The one I actually you're not prepared for, but it is what is one of your favorite books? Are you a reader? Do you read or podcast?
Yeah, I do. I have started reading. Right now, so my favorite book is right now is Buy Back Your Time from
Oh, yes.
Dan
Actually, you know
Martel.
what? I might even have that here. Yes, buy back your time.
Dan
Yes.
Martel. Oh my God, I love that book. That has helped me a lot to understand about all these delegations and everything. So
Yes.
that's one of my favorite just recently. I'm reading a lot of mom's books. Right now I'm reading like nobody should know or no one should know something about it's mom kind of understanding more
Yeah.
about mom's thing. So I'm trying to
Yes.
understand more about that. But I do read every day.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I just finished Let Them Too, which I love as well. I don't know if you have read Let
I have
Them.
not heard that one. Heard of
It
that
is
one. Uh-uh.
it is Mel Robbins,
Oh.
so yeah, but it's really just let them like it's just that
Oh,
procrastination.
let them. Yes, I have heard that. Now that you said it, yes, I have
Yeah,
heard that one before, but I
yeah.
have not read it.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, so yeah, those are the kind of books I like. Some more like entrepreneur helping, and
Yeah.
then some more like motivational.
I feel like let them would be similar to one of my favorite quotes, which is somebody else's problem with me is not my problem. So
Exactly.
let them
Hmm.
talk about you.
Yeah.
Let them not like you. As long as you're not intentionally like manipulating somebody or sabotaging somebody or trying to
Hmm.
take them down, let them have a
Yeah.
problem with you. I have somebody right now who has a huge problem with me, and
Yeah.
I almost take it as a compliment because it's like you're never going to be criticized by somebody doing more than you. You're only criticized by those doing less. So you
Hmm.
almost need to take it as a compliment. Like other people are watching what you're doing and they're envious. And so you can't let
Yeah.
them get to you because I sleep great at night. I sleep wonderful. Ask my husband, I'm out within 30 seconds.
Same.
So I don't have a problem. If somebody has a problem with me, I'm still going to sleep great at night. Uh,
But yeah, exactly. That's what the book says. The book says about
Interesting.
somebody actually is an interior decorator and she opens all this website and is on social media and she's making a lot of money. And the other friend who is like thinking to do that and now she's envious because
Mhm.
not doing that what she was thinking, same like yours, what
Yes.
she was thinking she should have done.
Yes.
And now there is
Yeah.
jealousy and but then she has to let them and start doing and figuring things
Yeah.
out by herself, like just
Yes.
do her own thing.
Yeah, so many people are focused on ready, aim, fire. You just got to fire, ready, aim. Like you
Yeah.
just got to go. And then
Go.
you'll figure it out later. You're gonna fail. I was helping my daughter ride her bike without training wheels yesterday, and
Uh-huh.
she fell a lot. But
Uh-huh.
one time she fell and she got hurt. And
Uh-huh.
my son comes up to her and he goes, what did he say? He said, Braylon, so my youngest name is Braylon. He goes, Braylon, you need to get hurt because the more you get hurt, the less it hurts. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Because the more you fail, the easier it
Yeah.
gets. And I'm like, yeah, he's like, the more you get hurt, the less it hurts, or something along those lines. I need to ask him again. I thought it was the cutest thing. And she's like, okay. And
Yeah.
she got back up and she went again. So
That's
yeah, it
funny.
was it was super cute to hear him say that
Yeah.
to my younger daughter. And he's only 8, so it's fun to hear that.
Yeah.
But one other question, what is one piece of advice you would give to somebody who's listening, wanting to maybe potentially start their own business or maybe a younger version of yourself?
For the younger version, I would say give time to yourself. Focus more on the self-care. Once you
Yeah.
start focusing on yourself, then you can focus on the things that you love too.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
the most important. Just give 5 minutes, 10 minutes, doesn't matter how much time you have, how much time you can spare during the day for yourself so that you
Yeah.
can really enjoy your life, make your glass full, and really work on the passion or things that you really love and enjoy, and that will go far, like really far.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. So you are launching a new website, right? So what's the URL for your new website? Is it up and going yet?
It just released 3 days ago. There are a few things to, but it is live right now. It's
Okay.
www.momkinz.com. It is live, but there are few things with the subscription and things that is not going through. We are fixing that like actively. Hmm.
Okay, awesome. So if somebody is interested in jumping on board, especially if they're in the North Carolina area or even part of your Facebook page, what can they do to get a hold of you or go to those sites?
For that side, you can just log in or join Momkin. So there are two options. You can log in or join. So you can just go ahead and join and put your information. There is two ways you can join. You can join as a mom, or you can join as a professional. So you can put
Oh,
all your information there. So
oh,
it's
nice.
pretty easy. So you just go there, and then it will come to us. We'll review everything, and then we'll approve, disapprove. So that's one
Okay.
way to reach. If you want to be a part of the community, there is Momkinz community, which you in the Facebook that you can join us. If you want to reach directly, I am available in LinkedIn and all the social media. So wherever you can find me, I'm there.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for joining with me today and sharing your experience and your struggles and your battles because I always feel like when people go through hard times, that's when the
Yeah.
imagination starts. That's when like changes are
Mhm.
made and we really step outside that comfort zone. A setback is a setup for a comeback. And I truly believe that in all realms of life,
Mhm.
personally, professionally, spiritually, all the things. I truly appreciate you being here
Yeah.
and I hope that you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for having me. I hope you have a great day too.
And that wraps up another inspiring episode of the Real Moms Podcast. A huge thank you to our incredible guests for sharing their story and insights today. If you found value in today's conversation, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And hey, sharing is caring, right? Share this podcast with your fellow mompreneurs, friends, and anyone who you feel could use a dose of inspiration. Share it on your social media as well. But most importantly, if you found this episode helpful, please, please, please leave me a 5-star review. This helps get our information out to those who have never heard or seen us before. Are you feeling inspired and you're sure that you could add some value to the podcast? Shoot me a message and let's talk. We love hearing from you. So connect with us on social media. Tag me at Shae J Spitz. That's ShaeJSpitz. And share your thoughts and takeaways or even suggest topics you'd like to have us explore more in the future episodes. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Your resilience is your strength, and your pursuit of abundant living is truly remarkable. As always, keep thriving, keep growing, and keep embracing the beautiful chaos of being a mompreneur. Until next time, take care, stay real, and keep living abundantly.